Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today we're doing part 7 of our mask series, or face mask series. So this is an additional project that I'm doing towards the end of the series. This one is a bit more fashionable but won't protect you as well as the other ones we did. So if your first goal is protection, then feel free to check out the other 6 videos that I already did and have posted on my channel. And if you just like something that can be fashionable, like a little accessory, then this video will be perfect for you. So this one is rather for fun as an accessory rather than real protection. I've seen this become very popular in Asia, not always for protection, but like in fashion shows and similar events. The cool thing is that it's super simple, it's highly customizable as well, and you can get really great results and exactly in the style you want it to. So one step is really all you need, one stitch that's going to be in the middle, and then you're going to be done. So stay tuned. So you will need some stretchy fabric, or actually any fabric of your choice. Make sure that it doesn't protect you from like the other masks that we did in previous projects, so make sure you know that. It has just one layer and it's pretty thin. So this fabric I have can't be washed at higher temperatures. So just be mindful of the fabric you're choosing and the purpose it's supposed to have. Otherwise, you need fabric scissors, something to measure with, and your pins. The prep and the starting shape is a bit different due to this ear hole that we have here, so the ring. We won't do a separate elastic band, that's why I'm using stretchy fabric this time, so that way it won't pull on my ears when I wear it later more than it has to. So I did a rectangle as my shape, and I'll show you the size. On the top and the bottom, I have 17 centimeters times 13.5 centimeters on the sides. In inches, that would be 6.7 times 5.3. So whichever you're doing, that's your measure. Then you're going to mark different spots on here. So I started in this corner with 3.5 centimeters or 1.4 inches, and then I marked there. Then to the top 8.5 centimeters or 3.3 inches and mark. And then on top again 3.5 centimeters or 1.4 inches. And 1.5 centimeters or 0.6 inches on top. So then you have this side completely done and marked. And I'll show you the whole thing so that you can screenshot this and print it out if you'd like to make this easier for you. I'll explain it all in case you can't see it nicely anyway. So it's very important that you go 5 centimeters to the side here, or about 2 inches. So this mark here right to the center, and pull a line through that point. So you see here how I marked it, and this way I will always know where my 5 centimeters are. And then I took 1 more centimeter here, or about 0.4 inches. And here on the bottom, on this 5 centimeter mark, I went 3 centimeters up and marked there, and that's 1.2 inches. I did the same on the top, so 3 centimeters or 1.2 inches down on this 5 centimeter line we drew, and that's it. This shape I just did as I thought I would look nice, so keep the center in this area so that you have symmetrical ends that start behind the ear. So maybe if you remember from my previous videos, our shape that we drew was almost always very similar or even exactly the same. So you are noticing that correctly if you are. If you already have that, then you can just fix this side where your ears are. I would have ended here and put an elastic band, but here we're just rounding with the fabric itself. Okay, so if you want to screenshot it, now would be a good time to do so. And now I can cut this out and also connect all the marks here. I forgot to emphasize, so just draw a nice, somewhat rounded shape. That's going to be your mask in the end. You can vary the curves here, of course, but what I did here is what I thought would look best. So this one is definitely one you can use. I cut this out now, and you don't have to do extra fabric for the stitches, which is another plus with this type of fabric. So in this case, it doesn't fray at all, and it kind of rolls a bit to the inside, which means that you can do pretty much just one singular layer and you're already going to have great results. So you're going to need this 2 times, and you only need to add some room here on this side because that's where our only stitch is. So I did about 1 centimeter or 0.4 inches. I cut a hole out, and this is what I have. So 2 times this, and I aligned it pretty side on pretty side. If you want, you can make this 2-sided or do an inside fabric in another style. You can see my other videos on how to do that. It's the same method, but I still, so yeah, this video is really just a simple, as basic as possible version of a fashionable mask to wear as an accessory. So this is also cool to wear if you're going, for example, to an open air event or a music festival. So places where you might expect a bit more dust because people are walking around and it's probably dirt or grass. So yeah, it could be a great alternative for something like that. So this one layer is enough to make it look really nice. So the first step is also the last one. So take both pieces and align nicely, pretty side on pretty side. And do here along the second rounded side a regular straight stitch. And that's it. That's the whole deal. Just one step, one stitch, and you can again use a stretch or jersey needle and an elastic stitch, or if you don't have that, then you can of course do a regular zigzag stitch with your regular needle. So just like that. So now I separated the leftover fabric and I did 2 extra stitches on both sides of my first stitch so that this is a bit neater. But also make sure if you decide to do a straight stitch here, you need to stretch your fabric when you're doing it so that it can look good and doesn't act weird later. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is an accessory mask as a fashion piece instead of for real protection. So the protection with this one is definitely minimal compared to the other ones. It's really thin and not out of fabric that will protect you very well. This one I did out of another type of fabric, so you see that this is a bit thicker. It's not stretchy, but I did a bit more room here to fix that, and I'll compare that so that you can see the difference. So this first one kind of stretches to your ear shape, and the other does not stretch at all, so I did do it a little bit bigger, or actually wider. But apart from that, it's still all the same. So this has the soft layer for the inside. I think this would protect you a bit better, but it's also not perfect like those medical masks that you can wear. So this is super fast to do, looks really nice, but still it is just an accessory. I hope you guys enjoyed today's project. I hope you found it useful. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think. You can also shoot us a thumbs up, you can subscribe to our channel, and you can stay tuned for our next video. So thanks for watching DIY Ideas, stay healthy, and I'll see you in our next project. Have a great day. Bye!